Hey people, I haven't talked to any of you guys in a long time. This is Big Will. Just wanted to get something off my mind. Uh, Robert Burns. Robert Burns wrote a poem called To a Mouse. In that poem he said, "The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry." The best laid plans. The best laid plans. I'll give you another quote. Speaking of laid plans. We will no longer have to hang. No, that's not how it goes. The quote is, we would get Negro women to kill their own babies and we would no longer have to hang them. Margaret Sanger. Now, who is Margaret Sanger? Margaret Sanger is the founder of the Negro Project. The Negro Project is now called, what is that abortion clinic that everybody knows about? Planned Parenthood. It's called Planned Parenthood now, but it was originally called the Negro Project. It was set up to get rid of black people. That was the purpose for Planned Parenthood. That was the purpose for the Negro Project. Sorry, my cat wants to get out of the house. I'm going to let her on the balcony. Come on. So Planned Parenthood was originally the Negro Project, and it was really just to get rid of black people. The first Planned Parenthood clinic was in Puerto Rico, where they sterilized thousands of Puerto Rican women without their knowledge. The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Well, by the 80s, 60% of abortions were white women. And the white race started shrinking a lot. So one of the advisors, one of the presidential advisors in the 80s, I think it was 84 or 85, wrote a book called Birth Dearth. You can find that book. If you have $500, you can buy it new. That's how much it costs. That's how important that information is in that book, Birth Dearth. You can also go on YouTube and find Dr. Frances Cress Welsing, the ISIS Papers. She explains in detail what birth dearth is about. You can also go find, what is her name? Jane. I always lose her name. She was a teacher, did the blue-eyed, brown-eyed experiment. I cannot think of her full name. Something Jane. But she explains also birth dearth and the Negro Project. The best laid plans. So this plan to get rid of black people backfired. And the black population is still exploding, and the white population is 60% abortions. So they're going to ban abortions. That's what this is about. This is about numbers. This is not about rights. This is not about right or wrong. This isn't about right to life. This is about the survival of the white race and keeping white power in America. The best laid plans. Well, if you pay attention, you'll realize, if you know anything about America, you realize that the people who can afford to move across state, move across 3 or 4 states, because there's a big separation with some of these states that have legal abortions and non-legal abortions. So the people who can afford to do these moves, to make these moves and get these abortions, they're white women. They have more money. Statistics tell you white women have way more money than black women as a whole. So they're the ones who are going to be able to afford the abortions. Mostly black, Mexican, and other non-white people won't be able to afford those abortions. And the rate of white people is going to drop even more in comparison to other cultures, because that's who can afford to go across state lines. There's going to be more children of color, and there's going to be less white children. It's not going to change. It's going to get worse. This plan to save the white race is really going to backfire. It really is. I could be wrong about the future, how this plan is going to work out, but I definitely know what happened in the past. You guys check out the ISIS papers, birth dearth. I'll talk to you later. Peace.